This is just Jarrett. I'm chilling out, not wearing my hat, rocking mode, Adidas. Yep.
This is Bryce, Lansing up without circumstance, recording some new music about an hour before this podcast.
And I'm just Joshua B-eazi. And
this is the Takeoff Anytime podcast.
All right, everybody. So if you guys have not paid attention to the intro, Gio, I Want Everything is not here today. He got a stomach ache. He ate too damn much. We got a special guest tonight.
Corey won everything.
Oh, really? He's going to take his spot.
Nice.
Like the noob Sabat.
I like it.
That's how I do.
Right. Formerly from the Weirdos podcast. Everybody check that out if you don't already.
Shout out to my boy D-Val.
Woo woo. And Tyler.
Tyrone P.O.P. Hold it down.
Corey's a full-time dad. Got his daughter.
I got my daughter here with me. She goes to work with me.
I thought you said four-time dad, like four-time champion, but a four-time dad.
Hey, well, he's three-time dad.
Full-time.
3 times.
Daddy.
Gotta get a couple more rings.
Do spin Rooney.
We don't want no more rings. We about to retire. We're hanging the jersey up.
Sucker.
If you smell. Oh. So, all right. I have to ask, Jarrett.
Yes.
Does your brother know about the prank you pulled on us?
Oh my God! No, he doesn't know.
This son of a
Bitch-ass
bitch.
nigga.
This son of a bitch. I wanted to kick him in the nuts today.
You motherfucker.
Right? So, I guess we should explain. I don't even remember what we were talking about. We were talking about recording this episode.
Right.
And this idiot over here, for anybody who doesn't know, we're in Michigan. He tells us he has to go down to Indiana today.
Yeah.
And he says he has to go down to Indiana, and I'm paraphrasing, because he has to do a paternity test to see if he's some chick's dad. I don't know.
Wait, are we giving all the
Some chicks
are we
be
giving all the details?
I mean, yeah.
I'm not saying names.
Okay, so the whole thing was, Jarrett had played a prank on us, saying that he was going to go to Indiana because he got some sort of message from some chick talking about she has his kid.
Right.
Yeah.
So we wanted to know who the girl was, right? So we had said, Jarrett, who's the girl? And I had said, was the train girl? And he said, yeah. So me and Vonnie flip out like
Training. You said tranny?
no train.
Oh, train.
As in the chick he ran a train on with another dude.
Is it really a train though, or more just like a?
That'd be bad to be the one that got her pregnant.
Wait, is that what you meant when you said train chick?
Yeah, train
I didn't
chick.
know that.
Yeah. Because he ran.
I didn't know if Jared didn't
basically-
catch a plane that day. I ain't know what you was
I
talking
wanted
about.
to see the scenery that day.
Basically, if anybody doesn't understand what I mean by train chick, as in a girl who he had a threesome with another guy.
A bust down.
Yeah.
Was she though?
A bopper. I'm sorry. Go ahead, back.
Anyways, and then me and Vonnie Gio had flipped out because we was like, you bust nuts in the train chick? So this whole time, basically, Jarrett went along with the joke, talking about the kid is 7 years old. He hasn't seen a picture, and I had brought up that.
Well, you say it wrong. Here, let me say it.
Well, I wasn't trying to spend 2 hours on the shit.
Oh, I can cut it down real quick. What happens is they ask me what I'm doing while I'm going to Indiana, not recording the show. I say I gotta go check out something. Chick says she has my kid. So they go, oh snap. They go, is it the train girl? Because I told them a story from 7 years ago when it happened. So I was like, yeah. They was like, where's the picture? I was like, I don't have a picture. It came through an agency, so they won't give me her actual
Which that was
name.
suspicious in and of itself, by the way.
It was.
Hey, every lie I give had little subtle like lies you should catch on to. So I go,
Because
no.
when you say an agency, it makes it sound like you're talking about an agency that tracks down people who you've had sex with.
You don't know what's out there these
Yeah,
days.
private eyes.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. So it's like, you have a picture of the kid. I was like, no. There's like, how old is the kid? I was like, he's 7. I did the math. So we go on forever. And at first they don't want to believe me. They're like sending memes and stuff, like trying to be funny. And then eventually they was like, okay, well, if it actually is your kid, man, we are, we're here for you. If you need anything, we'll help you through because we're fathers. We got you.
Right. I said it's pretty epic, actually.
Yeah. And then, even Gio was like, yeah, it sucks, but, at least you have a kid, because everybody knows I want a kid. And I go, yeah, it's cool, but it sucks because I won't have any custody. And they go, how not? I say, you can't have custody of an imaginary baby. So these fools keep going for a little bit.
For a second.
Yeah, for a second. Keep going on.
And
like,
then
ask me
Gio
more
was like,
questions.
imaginary? Then I was like, are you bullshitting us? Yeah, we caught on after a few, moments later.
That's funny.
I mean, at least I know they got me, but you gotta play a prank every now and again.
But he was committed for what, a good hour and a half?
Yeah.
Every
It's
lie.
believable too.
It was bullshit because we were genuinely happy for him for having this estranged child.
It's happy
You know
that
what I'm
Jarrett got the whore pregnant.
Yeah, thank you.
Right, and that would be the bad part about it, but we would have been happy, still would be.
But now, if you
did,
ever get a girl pregnant, we're not going to believe you.
Well, I'm just gonna send y'all pictures.
nah, I want paternity test.
you want to be there during the blood test?
I want to be on Maury with the Manila folder.
No, because here's the
With
thing.
the Manila
He's
phone?
gonna, he's going to get a girl pregnant. There's going to be a baby shower, and he's going to have hired some chick to have a basketball in her shirt and actually invite people to bring gifts.
Actually, he won't do that because the chick that Jared gets pregnant is gonna be a fat bitch. So
Damn. That's
Damn,
fucked up
I
to
know,
say.
right?
Josh is known for saying fucked up.
I know,
shit.
damn.
So Jarrett,
that's me.
what do you think is the hold up when you having a child?
Man, how real do I have to be today?
Is it you?
I think
Them
it.
soldiers
Okay,
not
so
marching?
At least as real as a sex doll.
all right, so I'm gonna be honest.
Hey.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be
Don't
honest.
sleep-
Don't sleep on the sex doll.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be
They
honest.
looking
I'm gonna be
fine
honest
in
for a
the
little
mud.
bit here.
There's a
We're gonna come
backstory
back
there.
to that.
Yeah,
There's a backstory there too.
I'm gonna be mad honest. So, I never got my ex pregnant, right? Never. And one day my nuts was hurting bad, like my testicles, preferably my
Well,
left
this
one.
went way left.
I'm about to tell you.
I got too much.
So I end up going to the doctors one day, telling them like, hey
Huge
man,
asshole.
my balls hurt. You know what I'm saying? And they tell me all this stuff. I go through a couple of surgeries. Well, finds out after all these surgeries, the tail end of my semen were getting chopped off.
What?
And getting
What?
stuck in the.
He got a monster in his balls.
Yeah. So basically, the reason why I wasn't getting anybody pregnant is because my semen was trying to low crawl to the eggs. They just couldn't do it. They couldn't swim. They had no tail end. So
What's chopping them off?
Yeah, what? How'd that happen?
I don't know, bro. I forgot how it worked, but it's a big V word. I just know it wasn't
Was
working.
it because when you jack off, you squeeze your dick too hard, and so your urethra?
man.
I think it's because I twist to the left when
You
I do
know.
it. I'm
I need to
left.
go back to the Weirdos podcast.
It gets real in this
I'm
show.
uncomfortable.
It gets real in this show. But I got it fixed. So any girl who beat me in the future, if you want to have a kid, don't worry. It still works, I suppose. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
He hopes.
I'll eat some.
50-50
I'll eat some. I'll eat
We'll
some
pray
peaches.
for you.
Sometimes I wish
Father
my shit
God.
to stop working.
Yo, I
You know, my girl told me she want another one. I'm like, God, I wish something happened where it just stopped working.
you gonna have to give her another
I
one.
know my wife won't let me get a vasectomy yet, so.
Yeah.
I've been debating on it for a while. I just need to go ahead and do it.
So I told my fiance that, we got a little girl on the way, and I told her that she got 3 years to decide if she wants another one. She says she doesn't right now, and I'm fine if we don't have another one.
Mm-hmm.
But if I have another one, I want one more. That's it. And I told her that she got until I'm 32 to tell me that she wants another kid. Because past that, I'm having a
'Cause at
vasectomy.
32, it's like, I gotta start over. I got a diaper. I gotta wake up to the crying,
Right.
making bottles. Oh my
but
God.
My thing about it was the fact that I don't want to be 50 years old raising my own kids anymore.
Exactly. That's what I'm
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
gonna be
Like,
me.
Yeah, that's gonna be you for sure. You know what I'm saying? But it's not a bad thing, Jared. Like like I always told you before, if you have a choice to wait.
Yeah. I
You know what
mean,
I'm saying?
I say like 30 is the perfect age.
I mean, I'm shooting for 35. I'm be honest with you. I'm shooting for 35. I feel like by 35, I'll have everything together.
kinda
but you
Just
want
don't-
to have energy to play with your kids. You know
Yes,
what I mean?
thank you. That's exactly what I was gonna say. My dad was 35, and I love my dad, and he's not gonna listen to this anyways. But he had
Shout
me
out
when
to
he was
Larry.
35. By the when I was a teenager and I wanted to do active things with him, even now trying to play
Like-
tennis with him, he can't go that long. He gets winded, and he's not a big guy. He's a little bit bigger than me, but.
I don't know.
She's probably about you guys.
I plan on taking up
You
yoga.
don't- you don't wanna
doing a
play?
lot of juicing.
I'm irritated all the time. The older I get,
Yeah,
each
but see,
year I get
here-
angrier and angrier.
Here's my
Damn
trade-off.
straight.
You know what I'm saying?
I have all these nieces
Double.
and nephews, and I use all my energy to make sure they have a good time when I'm around
We'll
them.
see.
It's gonna be a trade-off. When I have kids and I'm tired, y'all gonna have to step in.
We ain't already had kids, so we ran down.
Well, your kids will be old enough to take care of them.
See, I'm happy that I'm bald right now because with me having 3 girls in my household, my shit is bound to fall out.
Yeah, definitely.
You start losing your beard, and I know it's
Yeah,
getting stressful.
my shit is just not gonna grow. I'm gonna stay bald permanently from all the shit that I got going on.
I feel for you, man.
Fuck.
My daughter's so bad the other day. I was in the other room washing the dishes. It was too quiet, too long, and she was in the other room. So I was like, let me go check on this little person, see what she doing. I went there, she eating the Play-Doh, like the Play-Doh flavor.
Oh God.
So she started crying immediately as soon as I gave her the look. She's you know what
How
I mean?
dare you not let her eat Play-Doh?
And then I went to spank her. I hit her. She hit me back and told me don't hit me. I said, you got the game fucked up. Dude. You gotta start paying rent. You hit me back around this motherfucker.
Nice.
You know what your son said to me one day? He was like, "Hey, Uncle Jarrett." I was like, "What's up, man?" I ain't gonna put your kid's name out there, but he's like, "What's up?"
Yeah.
I was like, he's like, when you gonna have kids? I was like, I don't know, man. Sometime later, like, he was like, "You're not gonna have kids, are you?" I was like, "Man, that's real dark." I mean, I am planning on. He's like, "You're gonna be like bad old."
What he said?
Yeah, he said you're gonna be like really old. He said he said you just gonna pay me to watch your kids. I was like, yeah, probably.
That's hilarious.
He's smart though. He looking into the future. He know I'm gonna need somebody.
I don't know. God might have made you. You just might be meant to be an uncle, man. I don't know. You're a great uncle, man. You got more energy than me and your other brother.
Oh well, I appreciate
Can we get an
that.
all track in here? Oh,
I know.
Yeah, well, fuck you too.
Thanks. No, I didn't say all. I enjoyed the compliment. I appreciate it. I try to be a good goddad and a good uncle. Yada yada.
See, that was the thing is that was what got me because I saw I'm at work and I'm just reading these messages periodically, and Josh said, for real though, congrats, if you are a dad, because it's not a bad thing necessarily,
Right.
It's not a bad thing necessarily. So we're trying to be all supportive, and this jackass over here is.
Hey, but look, the only reason, I ain't gonna lie to
us.
y'all. When I first, soon as he said it, like, it wasn't like a long plan and the thought the day was like, I'm gonna prank them today. Like, soon as he asked me what I was doing in Indiana, it was like, boom, I'm gonna go see this girl about paternity
Yeah,
test.
exactly.
And then I was literally gonna carry it out for a whole week. I was gonna carry it out for a whole week, but then they start getting like real, like sentimental. It started looking like the end of Brothers, like the best man. I was like, okay, I need to break this up because they gonna really be pissed off if I tell them a week later, like, oh yeah, by the way, it was all a joke. I would have had to just live with a lie, like, oh, the baby wasn't mine, and just like let it just die, just let it die from there on out.
Nice.
It'd be nice when you have kids. It's gonna change your whole demeanor.
Oh
Yeah.
Definitely.
Kids change.
It's gonna cool you down, bring you right back to reality. I'm telling you.
But then again, it might just piss you off and ramp you right the fuck up.
Yeah,
You know,
Yeah.
that's true though. That's true
because
though.
one thing for me, with having girls, I feel like I'm way more sensitive than what I ever was.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I want to cry for nothing. Like I'm,
Oh man,
I'm a woman PMSing or I'm a period or some type of shit.
Well, you
See,
always
that's
also
because you're listening too much Without Circumstance.
yeah, and you also been drinking a lot of soy milk.
First of all, I don't drink soy milk. I drink almond milk. Thank you.
First of all, where the hell does milk from almonds come from?
I don't know, but it's delicious.
I don't.
I like almond milk, man. My girl got some the other day because she's like, oh, let's try this almond milk. I was like, all right, I get a shit a chat. You know what I mean? We just had some organic milk the week prior.
Yeah, it's
The
delicious.
almond milk was trash.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
What
I don't
brand?
I got a cup and dumped my whole. I took
I
a
know.
sip, dumped my whole
My
cup.
wife's like, it's not bad if you have it with cereal. Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Really?
It tastes like milk when there's like just a drop left, and then you put some water in to fill back up the jug and shake it up.
Right?
It's terrible.
No, I mean, I will say this.
throw an almond in there.
Wait, did you get the sweetened or the original?
I think I got the original.
Oh, yeah. I think
See,
I got the original.
you got to get the sweetened. I get almond breeze because it's not as
Almond
thick.
breeze.
Yeah, and it's not as thick as silk milk.
Yeah,
you know,
silk milk is-
but I get the vanilla and the chocolate almond milk is bomb too. But yeah.
How you get milk from an almond?
What they do is that they put a bunch of almonds in water, let it soak, and then I believe they blend it up
So
afterwards.
it's almond water.
Essentially,
No,
kind of, yeah. But they call it milk because it's white.
Yeah,
You know.
Okay.
Chicken ain't white. It's like
I don't know. I mean,
It is white.
I'm
white.
I'm-
It's like off paint in your house. That's what it looks like. It's like off white paint. Is what it looks
Before
like.
I-
What? Is it still white?
Are you drunk?
Nah, I'm just
Okay.
He said, "Are you drunk?" Before I totally disregard, I'm gonna go ahead and try the sweetened almond milk before I
Yeah,
give up on
I'll
it.
admit, I've not tried it.
give vanilla or chocolate.
Just remember,
Chocolate silk, almond milk is shit.
Here's the funny thing though. I don't like almonds, but my favorite drink is amaretto, which is almond based.
is it?
Oh,
Yeah.
Man, I be drinking the hell out of some amarettos,
Amaretto was good.
and I am not an almond guy either.
I like some almonds.
I'm not an almond guy whatsoever.
Man.
You like coconut? A lot of people don't like.
I love coconut.
You ever had blueberry almonds?
What?
Yeah.
What kind of Digimon fusion is this? Like,
Nah, bro, you gotta go to the gas station. I get it from the gas
Blueberry
station.
what? Almonds?
Blueberry almonds. That shit is fire. I swear to God,
I'm not hip.
it's fire.
how do you? What?
It's basically blueberry flavoring coated almonds.
Oh, okay.
You know.
I'm not
Shit's
a real big
delicious.
fan of like
It's
blueberry
just
muffins though.
delicious.
So
Hey, look, I'm the fat kid in here. Okay, trust me.
like next thing you're gonna be like, you ever have pickled peanut butter? Like what? Like what the hell is that? Like
Pickles and
never,
peanut butter. Who the
Yeah.
fuck does that?
that's what I'm saying.
his
Like you're gonna
point.
say some stuff like that.
Nah, dude. The weirdest shit I've ever seen anybody eat. I was in this relationship with this girl a while back, and this bitch, she had made toast, put peanut butter on it, then another piece of toast, like a peanut butter sandwich.
Yeah.
And here's the kicker: this motherfucker dipped it in ketchup.
Was she pregnant?
No,
Ugh, she's just a gross bitch.
like that was the nastiest weirdest shit I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Yeah, that's pretty
But
gross.
see that and chicks who dip their French fries in mayonnaise.
Yeah, I do not understand
Like-
that.
You know, I don't understand why. You know, some people like a lot of mayonnaise on their food. You know, that grosses me out too. When you got that thick layer of mayonnaise and just like you bite into it, just shoot in your mouth, hit you in the back of your neck like a gusher.
You sure that's mayonnaise?
Yeah.
You're
Like
talking
in,
about white stuff being shot in the back of his mouth.
Yeah. I don't put a lot of mayonnaise on
See,
my
what is
sandwich.
it? I guess I'm not one to talk because I like mayonnaise, but
I like mayonnaise.
I'll say
You like
this.
a lot of mayonnaise?
I like a certain amount. Too much it can be overkill.
Yeah, too much of anything grosses me out.
No,
Too
no,
much
no.
jelly.
Do you like mayonnaise or Miracle Whip?
mayo.
See, once I put it on a
both.
sandwich, I hardly taste the difference. I taste the
too.
difference, but it's not a huge difference.
Okay, what are you? What brand are you eating? You talking about
from-
Heinz?
Miracle Whip?
Yeah, like Miracle Whip versus mayonnaise.
You don't know the difference?
I know the difference, but by the time you put it on a sandwich, it's not a huge difference.
Yeah, it
I feel the
is.
same
Yeah, it
way.
is.
It's a huge
Dude.
difference.
Miracle
You say
Whip,
that like it's a fact, by the way.
it is a fact.
Fact.
It's subjective.
It's a Snapple
Listen,
fact. I
listen.
drank a Snapple the other day. It was on the top.
You go to majority of.
Josh got offended when you said that. Motherfucker.
I know, right? That's what he does.
Hey, look, I'm that fat dude. Okay, this is what I do. I do food. But anybody, I don't know about y'all. Okay, but did y'all grow up on Miracle Whip?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Majority of black people growing up.
Yeah, we grew up on the bad shit. I'm sorry, I'm all far away.
But yeah, we grew up on Miracle Whip, and as we get older, our taste buds evolve, and now we do mayo. At least I do mayo.
I feel.
At least I do.
Like I buy Hellman's now. I don't buy Miracle Whip.
Nope. I'm a Miracle Whip boy for life.
Nah, as for me right now, it's too fucking tangy.
Now, I'll say this. I do agree that I prefer mayonnaise, but to me, it's not worlds apart. That's like, I can't think of a good example. But no, I do agree though. If I'm at the grocery store and I'm looking at Miracle Whip and mayonnaise, I'm gonna buy mayonnaise.
You know what that's
I
like?
can't recall the last time I
Mayonnaise.
had Miracle Whip.
Really? I had
Yeah.
Miracle Whip the other day. You know what it
Just
is?
like spam. Who eats spam when they grown? I'm sorry, Jared.
Yeah,
Nah.
no one eats. No, go
You
ahead.
had cooked spam? You fry
Yeah,
it, cook it up and fry it.
As a grown
The
up,
best way to
Yeah.
cook it. Eat it.
Because you know what spam symbolizes?
the
Struggle.
Yeah.
mouth burning,
Yeah, nobody want to do
jumping
that.
on
Go back
pissy
to that.
mattresses.
No, like eating mayonnaise and Miracle Whip to me is like you eat. When I eat oatmeal, I eat the instant oatmeal, like the maple and brown sugar. Have you ever tried like the low carb diet version of that?
Yeah.
That junk is gross.
Dude,
That junk hella gross.
have you ever bought regular oatmeal and then buy gluten-free oatmeal?
Yeah.
Dog, gluten-free oatmeal is literally like $3 more than regular oatmeal.
Tastes like
And
crap.
what was so stupid about it, because I looked this shit up, I believe it said that oatmeal is naturally gluten-free, but it's the way that they package it. Somehow it develops gluten. So basically the cheaper shit is like old oatmeal and gluten free is like fresh oatmeal.
You know what? I just assumed that I'm just gonna die because Corey's girl told me the other day, she was like, something was wrong with strawberries, like they have some GMO or something there. I was like, look, I'm just gonna die.
Yeah, it's in the top 12.
See,
like worst things that you can get.
See, look
Strawberries?
Yeah, because they got all these pesticides and
they go your aphrodisiac
chemicals on it.
Oh man.
But you know, it's just,
We're gonna die.
you gotta just roll the dice when you go to the grocery store these days. Cause you know what I'm saying.
Pretty much.
Half the shit on the shelf will kill you.
Everything's bad for you. Everything's gonna kill you. Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, that's pretty much
Everything, including these women.
YOLO. That's what I say. I go to the grocery store and yell out YOLO when I hop out the car.
Don't get me started.
So this is
man.
the Josh and Jarrett sexist hour. So
No, you know what?
How did we just get to women? I missed the transition.
because he said everything will kill you, especially women. Is what he said.
Yeah, this is how it works with our podcast. You gotta be very like.
That was smooth. That was smooth though.
Yeah, it's how we do. We just
You gotta
roll.
be
We just
fluid.
roll.
That segue. You know.
This ain't even a scene swipe with us. It's just a cut.
This all goes back to things that we've talked about in the last week.
Okay.
Go ahead, Josh.
I know you can start. You can start it out.
Look,
Talk about
man,
your experience.
I'm gonna let
on
you guys
Facebook.
be the bad guy. I'm gonna be the voice of reason. Here.
I'm about to sound like the douche and the misogynist of 2018.
Oh, that's okay. Anybody who's listened to this podcast knows that.
You know what? Apparently, I've been pissing off a couple women already on this podcast. They really don't like my
on the
comments.
podcast specifically?
I
was
mean,
just fucking with you.
in life, I'm just like,
Oh yeah, I knew that.
I'm striking
Yeah,
out.
Jarrett is super petty, man.
I am not petty.
This man argue with anybody, like,
Look, you want to debate, just know you get in a debate.
but over the smallest things. But
Are you a
go.
master debater?
I am the master. I'm that too.
So no, okay. So admittedly, I'm curious as to what you're gonna say. So, because I was only able to follow the conversation so much this week.
Oh, okay. You're talking about, wait, what part? The one when I was talking about the Facebook
I know
post?
about the Facebook one. I don't know about anything else.
Well, explain them both. Go ahead.
Okay, so the Facebook post was this girl. I ain't gonna put her name out there, but she posted some, she shared a status with somebody else. Said, you know, that whole imagine thing, imagine post, whatever. And it said, imagine if you were a girl and your only goal in 2018 was to find a husband. What's the issue with this, right? So I put, you know, every girl, no. First they go, some girls like, oh, hashtag tragic. Some girls like, that's so sad. I put, I don't get it. You know, just like that. Don't get it. And then I got this big fury of women talking about, well, first of all, they was like, oh, well, girl, don't even pay any attention to him. If he doesn't get it, don't even put your energy into it. He's just being stupid. Well, I gotta be stupid. Maybe I just don't understand your status. How about that?
Time out. So you didn't understand. She said, basically, it's wrong for a woman's only goal of the year to be to get married.
Yeah, they make it sound like it's the worst thing ever. You explain to me how that's the worst thing ever.
It's not the worst thing ever, but it is pretty bad if the bitch's only goal is to get married.
But here's the thing. What if she had like 7 other goals that she had a list. She had like 10 goals and she finished them all. I did my math wrong. She finished 9. And the last goal she got is to get married. That's the only goal she got left. Maybe she already became like a dentist or some shit like that.
The year just started.
No, I'm saying like in the past years.
Just any given year.
Yeah, this year. But what if that is her only goal? My only goal this year is to follow my dream. That's my only goddamn goal. How is that goddamn tragic?
Well,
I mean, it's one of those things where it, as usual, it's a matter of, you know, how you understand it. Because if somebody's goal, man or woman, if their only goal in life is defined as finding a partner, then yeah, that's a little sad because you should be more as a person than what your partner makes you. But at the same time, and I said this when Jarrett, you brought this up originally, is everybody's goal, most everybody's goal is to find true love. So from that aspect, what's wrong? I agree with you.
I can see it both ways. I see what Jerry means, that if a woman has already accomplished everything else on her bucket list, then there's nothing wrong with her focus on one thing for the entire year. I get that. And I think the whole thing about the women having a pissy fit about the shit is the fact that they don't know the woman and they don't know her situation. So therefore, they're basically passing judgment on the chick for shit they don't know of.
Right.
You know? So yeah, you're right. That's more on their. That's more their fault.
See, and here's the thing: the status in itself isn't what ticked me off. It's the response I got.
No, I agree.
Yeah, and the big response that really pissed me off, and I can only paraphrase because my niece got my phone. But she goes, what do you mean? how don't you understand that's not sad? Like why should a woman's only goal in life to be why should a woman's only goal in 2018 should be to make her man happy?
Like the fact that you had a different view was ridiculous.
Yeah, and I was like, where the hell did that even come from? First of all,
that was a jump. It was a jump.
Yeah,
women to me that I have encountered, women are
crazy.
definitely. No, I wasn't gonna say that, even though that's very true. But I was gonna say women seem to be much more closed-minded. The majority of women seem to be much more closed-minded than men.
Yeah, true that.
I mean, there's this whole, and I don't say this is a bad thing. There's this whole feminism movement going on right now, or so it seems. And and that's where they're coming at. They're coming at, I presume they're coming at that from a feminism standpoint, is that, you know, women can be so much more than a wife. And yes, that's true. But at the same time, and I hate to sound like a broken record, but some women, that's the thing, you know, if you as a woman believe that women can be so much more and that a woman's goal should be more, you know, career focused, that's fine for you. But who in the hell are you as a woman or as a man, I don't give a crap, to say that another woman has to have the same standards for life that you do.
Yeah.
And that's the problem with the gals that you were conversing with.
I got something I want to comment about this. How you said women are closed-minded or crazy, like I said prior to that. I was at this car show, right? I was working the auto show, right? And I was with the girls who like present the cars, and if you come ask about the car, they can tell you all the details and everything. And they all beautiful, you know, fine as hell. So then the girl, she was talking to some guy, and she did something, and I think he tipped her or something. She was like, "Look, see, Corey, that's the perks of being pretty." I was like, "That's the perks of being a woman." I said, "All you gotta do is be fine. You can get the world." And one girl was like,
heck
she was like, "What do you mean you could just be pretty?" I was like, "Bitch, if you want to get on Instagram and just shake your ass or show your ass all day, you can fuck around and get rich off that." I couldn't do that because nobody want to see my little skinny ass on Instagram flexing.
Yep.
And she was like, "No, even that is work. I'd take that over being in this factory, bitch, any
Fuck
day."
yeah. If I was a woman, like real shit, if I was a woman, I swear to God in my life I'll be a stripper.
For real.
I mean, yeah, I would too. You know, and it sounds messed up because I know a lot
At
of
least in my youth.
Yeah.
Well, I still got
Oh
it.
yeah. While I was perky and had it going on,
yeah.
oh, I'd be game over.
If I was a bad chick, you know, stripper all day.
3 years tops, just to get my stacks up.
Man,
boom, done.
Man, I know this one girl, she is stripper.
Even though I don't condone that for my daughters, I'm just saying I will do that for myself.
But I ain't gonna be mad at. Nah, yeah, I will. But I know the stripper out in Las Vegas. She told me like she sometimes dudes pay her like $1,500 a night just to like talk, like to go into the champagne room. Well, you supposed to. Doesn't it go down in the champagne room?
Yeah. Well, Chris Rock said ain't no sex in the champagne
supposedly
room.
She told me. She told me
room.
some guys pay her for like $1,500 just to go in the champagne room and have her like, know what I mean, make them feel good
For her service. For
Yeah.
her.
But no fucking though.
Right.
Yeah, but that's how it is,
That's
dude.
crazy.
To us, because we Michigan people, you know what I'm saying? $1,500 to us is a lot of fucking money.
Hell
Life
yeah.
change.
$1,500. Nigga paying
Nah, it
his
ain't
rent
that real. It ain't
twice.
You know what I'm saying?
I can live for 2 months.
For real.
2 months. No.
We not about to pay no chick no $1,500 just to talk. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
You know, the most I ever paid at strip club was $300, and I kicked myself in the ass about that the whole week.
Oh, I got you beat on that one.
$300.
I got you beat on
I
that.
already know you trick daddy dollars over there.
Yeah, man. That's why Jarrett White does not need a credit card.
Mr. Will Throw it over here.
Nigga, I spent $800 on my birthday. Right.
God damn.
I was tricked. I had two
Must
strippers
be
in
nice.
there, and cause I was drunk. My brain was like, and they kept whispering in my ear like, "Oh, just one more payment of $350, and then we'll go home with you." And I was like, "Fuck yeah, we about to fuck.
See,
I'm
man,
about to fuck both of these."
See, man,
bitches.
it's a game. Man. Last time I went to the strip club, I was in Ohio. I had some time to kill, so let me go over here and get me some lamb chops. You know, strip club always got the best lamb chops. I don't give a fuck where you go. But I sat there, stripper came over. I seen her from across the room out the corner of my eyes. Come on, baby. I'm on the podcast.
I I'm sorry. I'm kind of confused for a minute. I'm sorry. This is a very stupid question. I know it is.
Yeah.
He's not meaning actual lamb chops, is he?
No.
But yeah, like I said, while I was purchasing the lamb chops, okay, I saw the stripper from across the room, and I caught her at the corner of my eye. I seen her sizing me up, about to come get me and treat me like Jarrett, like a trick. So, but I sat there. I talked to her for 30 minutes. I talked to her about how she used tricks, for like 30 minutes, and she's like, "Okay, Corey, I'm about to go get these tricks over here because obviously you not a trick." I don't know. I don't know because they don't care about you. I don't know. I'm just not into spending money unless I'm gonna be fucking because it makes me mad. It makes me want to hurt you if I gave you money and you don't give me nothing.
It feels worthless.
Yeah,
Dude,
I feel cheated.
Yeah.
Trust me. When I woke up that next morning and the bank called me, and they was like, "Hey, we want to know if you want to report a fraud." It was like a part of me was like, "Yeah, I want that $800 back."
Right.
Then I was like, "Nah," because they got me on camera walking in.
Right.
Don't want to go to jail over no strippers.
Did you get any ass that night? Because I know you was drunk.
Before I went there.
Okay, at
Before I went there.
least you got some ass.
From a stripper?
Yeah.
No. I got ass from the girl in the club. And then I went to the strip club. And I was
And
trying
like
again.
that wasn't enough. I gotta go to strip club.
Dude, I got hell of a stamina, dude. Like, I don't know when my DNA was created, but that shit came with horny goat weed. That shit was just popped in there like, My 19 chromosome is horny goat weed. Like, I'm telling you, man, it's in there.
What about you, Josh? You ain't never been tricking? I know you ain't tricked off some dollars.
Nah, I haven't.
Birds of a feather flock together.
I haven't. I think I spent $200 at a strip club before.
Okay.
But
man,
Got me.
I've never done. Nah.
Still
I've stopped myself. I remember there was one time I was in there, and this chick, she was bad. You know what I'm saying? I had to leave. I was like, I'm gonna leave before I end up giving you everything I got in my pocket.
Smart man.
Don't
ever get drunk in a strip club.
Don't ever take your car to a strip club. Is the moral of the story.
take your car.
Card.
Oh, card.
Yes, that is true.
Never take your card.
Just drinking beer, you'll spend $200 at a strip club.
I've only been the strip clubs in Lansing. Okay, Deja Vu.
Only one of them, yeah.
Deja Vu doesn't do liquor. You know what I'm saying? That's the one I've been to the most.
They get all the way naked.
I've only been to Omar's once, maybe twice, and I'm not a big drinker. As is, so I'm not one to drink. You know, and the one we went to in Georgia, we drank before we got to the strip club.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Well, kind of.
we
Remember,
drank.
we went to the strip club, then out, then we got drunk, then we came back.
Nah, bro, you got the shit fucked up.
I was mad drunk that night, so you probably right.
No, remember we went downtown. We went to the Jamaican club, and Erwin was talking to all the Jamaicans in his foreign language and shit. And then we went to the jazz club, and it was completely dead. And remember, they had free drinks all night, so we got toasted from there.
Right.
And then we met a white guy outside. He told us about the 3 strip clubs down the street.
Oh yeah,
And then we went to the strip club, and then back to the bar to get some more drinks.
Yeah.
And then went back to the strip club, and then up to the top of a hotel at a fiesta, basically. And then we went home that night. That was an epic night.
What about you, Bryce?
I've only ever been to a strip club once, and it was actually on my last birthday.
How much money you spent?
Maybe 50, but most of that money wasn't mine.
Oh, you real smart.
Smart man here.
See, it's kind of black culture. We kind of like take pride in wasting our money on hoes that don't care about us. I don't know.
Okay,
why.
but I have to ask, because I've only been to the strip club one time. Is all the money you guys spent on lap dances, or am I missing something here? Or is that just like you're just fucking making it rain?
Yeah, you kind of feel good when you can make it rain.
Oh yeah.
You feel good. I'm not
The most I've ever made it rain is like $5, so I don't know what the heck I feel
man,
like.
you
Nah,
didn't make it rain. You made it drizzle.
Yeah.
I was in there trying to look like
Few
YG
drops.
in there.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you.
My drop was dry.
You know why I don't go to strip clubs though anymore? One, you just lose money. But then two, the rules aren't fair. For how much money I paid for those 2 girls, I should have been able to touch something. I had this bush
I do
dyke
every time.
sitting by the door. Every time I went to go put my hand on the ass cheek, she going, "Oh no, bitch! I just paid
didn't know.
$800."
I didn't know, because once again, first time. I didn't know when you got a lap dance, or at least a place around here that you can touch them. I didn't know
Really?
that. Yeah.
Depends on the girl, man. 'Cause
It-
every
it
strip
depends
club
on
I
the
went
girl.
to, I done touched on.
Oh, okay.
In Philly, everywhere.
I gotta
See, I
put
don't
my
know.
hand behind
But
my
see,
head.
Okay, so here's the time for me to say something unpopular. So bringing that back to feminism for a second. This is
here we
the
go.
problem with feminism, and it's not the problem with feminism per
Bryce
se.
the feminist.
Is that there are some women even who will look at other women that are strippers and say, "Oh, she shouldn't have to do that."
Right.
But then there's other women who'll say, "She's a grown ass woman. If she wants to do that, let her do that."
Yep.
So you have two different versions of feminism that can't coexist.
That's true.
And that's what.
And like I said, it's not against feminism per se, but still.
Do I don't mind feminism. I hate hardcore feminism.
That's why when men with good intentions, like me and Jarrett, sometimes you can't win.
Thank
Damn,
you.
really?
I know, so I got bad intentions, huh?
Right.
What?
You said good intentions.
you niggas are evil.
What's up?
I'm talking about, well, he had good intentions with the comment. I'm not saying he has good intention all
Jared
the
ain't got no.
time.
This nigga is nasty and dirty.
But
I am not nasty and dirty.
With the
Jared really is probably the worst out of all of us.
How so?
secretly.
Name
I'm
3
starting
things
to-
that makes me the worst.
Do you want to put your business out here like that?
I don't give a shit.
Jared will fuck your mama, sister, and your cousin.
That's fair. That's 3.
at the same time.
If I can get away with it, shit. I told the girl before, I was like, "You might got a duke." No, I'm playing with you. I ain't say that. That'd be horrible. That'd be horrible.
I don't know what you said, but all right.
Yeah. No, look, man. This is my thing with feminism. Like, I don't have an issue with feminism. I think the right for women, the rights they push for is fine. You should definitely have there should have to be equal between men and women. I just hate hardcore feminists that push so much that they tip the scale. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
But like hardcore feminists come off like terrorists to me, man. They really do. They're like just trying to dissolve everything you have just to make their shit good. And that's the thing, man. Like a lot of women, they always I got into an argument with a girl the other day, right? And I pretty much told her, well, I ain't gonna say how we got into the argument, but we got to a point where I said, this is my problem with a lot of women these days, or just society in itself. I feel like before it was just real messed up, man. The man was on top and the women were just like scraping by doing whatever they can, whatever laws they can. Then when the scales start getting more in their favor, they never became equal. They just became very tilted, and now the women are up. So a lot of women will complain that like their biggest argument is that women don't get the same amount of money as men, right? Valid argument, but that argument only really applies to those in high level jobs. You know what I mean? Like if I work at McDonald's, the girl who works next to me at McDonald's isn't getting less than me. She getting the same amount as me. It's just the higher up you get, the more corrupt you get. So if I was in an organization, I was making $300,000 a year, and then my boy needed something, and he was looking for the job versus this girl. Who would I pick? I'm gonna pick my boy. You know what I mean?
Unless you were fucking her.
Yeah, unless I was banging out this chick. So
Man,
Just
you
being
know
honest.
what? I'm kind of burnt out on all that feminist stuff. Just kind of like that LBGT. Did I say it right?
Yeah, something like that.
you might have forgot some letters.
I should get a bomb just for saying that right. Man, girls run the world. I mean,
They do.
Like, what else do y'all want? What you crying? It's like you're just crying just to cry. It's like everybody protesting something. I wish everybody just relax, man.
It's because man can't win in this world, man. Like think about it. When you talk about child support, who's the one that's usually getting fucked over in those situations? Man.
God.
You know what I'm saying? Your
Hard.
woman has to be a crackhead for her to like not win, and that's
Still
true.
Might keep the kids.
And I was telling,
Still might keep the kid.
I was telling JB.
That's terrible, dude.
Yeah, I was telling JB the other day. I said, even think about it. Do you even know, like for breast cancer? Do you know how long that awareness lasts for each year? Like how much they promote it and everything? It's a month, right? Do you know how long prostate cancer is?
A week.
It's a damn week. Do you even know the color of the ribbon?
I didn't know they had a ribbon before yesterday.
You see what I'm saying? It's stuff like that. Like we don't get promoted. Who dies more in war? Men. Yes. Oh, women want to fight, but who goes out and risks their life? If there's a burning building, who leaves first?
Yeah.
Women and children.
Yeah. One thing that I heard today while listening to another podcast is that women are basically treated as children with their rights. Women really does have the power to do anything and everything these days. They get a slap on the wrist when it comes to the law, when it comes to child support, when it comes to the whole rape charges thing. Even with saying a guy is their children's father and then turn out he's not the children's father and nothing happens to them.
How many cases you got people that where they find out they're actually not the child's father and they still obligated to pay child support?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things that I read a few years ago was Neo. That happened to the singer Neo.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? A chick said that he was the kid's father. He was proven not to, and then the judge still made this nigga pay. Like,
still nigga.
What kind of fucking sense does that make?
It doesn't.
I don't understand it at all. And another thing that's so weird to me is that I didn't know that if you are married to a woman, that woman cheats on you with another man, and then gets pregnant by that man, the man who she's married to has to legally claim that child.
Yeah, that baby's his.
That is bullshit.
That's crazy. You can't do anything about it. And if you divorce her without a prenup, she still takes half.
That's why I don't promote getting married.
Fucking ridiculous.
You know, and I don't want to seem like I just hate on women, because I think women do a lot of great things. I think there are great women out there. I know a girl specifically who when it came to the child custody, she gave her son to her ex. You know, not because she was like, I can't take care of him. She's just like, he's a man, and you know, I want him to be with his father so he can learn. You know, she still sees her son, she still pays, she still does everything. But just the fact that she was able to do that, and when I see so many cases of women, and me not even having kids, it bothers me. Just so many women just trying to take their man, just trying to take all the money that they have, garnishing their checks, when you could easily just strike a side deal with me, but you want to put the government involved, and now the government taking their piece. So not only am I paying you, I'm paying them, and then the money that I give you that comes out of that is not even taking care of the kids that much.
You know, man, I used to feel like if it wasn't for sex, I wouldn't really need women.
I mean, shit.
I mean, real, because it's more. Women are not as funny as a whole to me.
They are. Damn.
Real. I much rather watch Dave Chappelle than Amy Schumer. And then I'm just being. Only thing about girls, you know what I mean, I like that affection. You can be soft around your girl.
Yeah. I mean,
but they crazy though, man. It's just a headache.
Capital C R-A-Z.
Yeah, I got into that argument the other day with a girl. I told her
why.
So I can understand how this statement will come out wrong, but this is what I said. I said women, I believe, are intelligent. I said as a whole, maybe not all of them, but a lot of them. I said you're very intelligent, but you're crazy. I said I believe women, when they talk, especially in arguments, they live in their own world. Like, I've texted many of women in arguments, and I feel like, and when I text women or I just type them, on Facebook or something, I purposely slide off to a left comment just to see if they catch it. I'll say like, do you know how high elephants can jump? I mean, did you know how high an elephant can jump? Right? And so when they respond to me, they'll only pick certain things, you know what I'm saying, that they feel like they can rebuttal on.
Yeah, they're very subjective.
Yeah, and I'll come back and be like, oh, you didn't read anything about that goddamn elephant, did you?
With that being said, what do you think the robot sex dolls, or not robot?
It's game over.
What do you think the sex dolls are gonna do to
the
to relationships?
You had to come closer to it. It's game over for women.
Well, I mean, it's a two-way thing completely.
Yeah.
Because I was on Facebook today, and Derek Jackson, if you guys know him, he makes videos basically sticking up for the women, and he did say today that there's a lot of men that should be on the watch out if they make a sex doll for women the way they do for us men.
Oh, it's over. It's over.
So it's over in both ways, but at the same time, most niggas can't fucking afford a sex doll. Them sex dolls are $1,500 plus.
But I'm
Exactly.
wondering where
Good
the
one.
fuck do you
But
keep
you know
it?
they're gonna have
in the bed,
Yeah.
next to the extra pillows.
But you know they're gonna have a lower quality, more reasonable Walmart version coming out very soon that you can get for $250.
But they already have those, and those don't look nothing like the good ones.
Budget Becky,
Bro, like them.
She's called a butterhead.
them new sex dolls that's going around the internet right now got you like, god damn.
I seen one with sweat on it. I said, is that fake sweat?
But here's the thing: I don't need a sex doll. I bought in the sex toy that just was an ass and a puss before, and that shit lasted me forever.
That bit just fine, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not confident enough to buy nothing like that. I would feel extra.
If you go as long as I did without sex and relationship, you definitely would.
If you was a single trucker driving over the road, you would.
You want to chime in, Bryce?
You guys make me seem fucking normal. My sex life, shit.
Tearing that fake ass up. I don't know. I mean, the sex doll, I probably could have her. And then once I bust my nut, I feel so dirty. I'll probably kill the thing or.
Oh, you feel horrible.
Burn it up. Like, I couldn't even look at it no more. I feel disgusted with myself.
That sex toy I had, I used to get done with it, wash it up, and then I used to just like hide it. I'd be like, no, I like put it away like Christmas
I couldn't
presents.
even wash
Did
it
it
up.
cause you while you trying to sleep at night?
Hell yeah, I be turning left, I be tossing and turning at like 1:15 in the morning, like just itching, scratching. I go to the closet, get my little step ladder. I knew you. I dusted off. I knew you was there. Old faithful. And then
How
I
you
go to
doing, baby?
town. As soon as I get done, I hate you.
So if you got, it'd be funny if you got caught going in on that.
I did.
Oh my!
I told her to close the door.
Did you really?
Yeah, I used to do it while she was in the bed. Dude, my brother, when he says I'm petty, I am fucking petty. After a while not having sex for 6 months, she laid next to me, and I would have sex with that thing right next to her. I don't give a fuck.
Well, relationship is definitely over at that
Yeah,
point.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
It's
pretty much.
definitely over.
And I
See,
would.
but it would be over if I had to fuck a sex doll or even a fuck me silly, which is just to ask.
Yeah, that thing is dope.
It's called a silly.
It's called a fuck me
It's a fuck
silly.
me silly.
A fuck me silly.
Yeah, fuck me silly.
Okay.
If I had to fuck a fuck me silly or a sex doll,
Oh my.
and right next to my wife or a girlfriend, or even if she knew about it and she did nothing to help me, dog, it's a wrap.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a wrap because for me, I would feel like you don't want me. You don't want to do anything to salvage our relationship or to make me happy. So therefore, what the fuck am I
at
with
that
you
point,
for?
you're not into me at all.
No.
Yeah, and
you're not.
that move was a test. And then when like nothing came out of it, I was like, okay, that's when I know it was dead. You know what I mean? It's
You know,
like, okay.
that's the same thing in my opinion for masturbation. If you jack off in front of your girl or your wife, or she know you jacking off and she chooses to ignore you or to let you be or whatever, dog, it's a wrap.
Yeah. You know.
That's real. That's real shit right
Yeah.
there. Hey, so back to the sex dolls though.
Oh.
Say you go to Walmart, they selling these things for $100 a pop, and they look good. You're not copying one.
Not from the store. I'll purchase it and tell them to take it to my house.
Online.
Yeah, online. Yeah. I don't want to be walking out like that.
It depends. Are you a single man or you're a married man or?
Even a married man, you want to try that thing out.
Married man gonna have.
I
it
want to
worse.
see one of them in real life. I'm not gonna lie.
I
You
don't know
gonna
if I
try
would.
it out? You can go rent one.
If I get it, I'm like, if I get it, I don't want to rent no sex doll.
Can you though? Really?
No.
All that,
God damn, you
that's-
gullible.
Dude,
Hey, you know
that's
we should
interesting as
definitely
fuck.
do that. We should
all
definitely
that
do that.
cum residue. I'm fine.
I mean, they're probably clean.
I mean,
I don't know. You couldn't clean it enough for me.
dudes dudes bang out the same chicks right after the other. So
It's different. She got natural juices to clean it up inside.
yeah, but you ain't
not
got-
right after not right after each other.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, I'm pretty sure they clean it up. I mean, it's kind of like
you never ran a
cars.
train on a girl before?
No, I haven't.
That was high school.
That's one
Oh,
of the
mine
things-
wasn't high school.
I've never had a threesome of any kind, other than with Angela and Pamela.
you was wilding that night.
You know, that's about it.
You was drunk off the Henny that night, wasn't you?
Nah, I was pretty sober. And that's the sad part about
Ooh, there's another here.
We got a party.
Ladies, meet.
it. Me, my dick.
I know. and
No, but
penis.
I don't call running a train with another male a threesome. It just feels uncomfortable.
It does.
Yeah,
it
I
would,
mean,
I guess.
when I did it, ain't like we were talking.
It wasn't a threesome.
It wasn't like you seeing the porno.
We ran a train on her,
No, I mean, might happen at the same time.
but it wasn't a threesome. We ran a train on her.
See, when I think of train, I think of like somebody's waiting outside the door and one person.
Train is when the girl get disrespected.
Cause my old roommate did that. He banged out a chick while I was sitting there eating Doritos. Cause I was just in the
Dang.
house. My roommate was gutter like that. He banged her out. He walked out. His cousin walked in, banged her out. She came out,
God.
and I was just like, "All right, see you later." And then she just rolled out.
She said
That-
bye.
yeah, she was in my place.
Oh man, I never understood whores. I'm
She
telling
asked if you wanted any, and then she left.
I'm fine.
I never understood a whore mental. Like I told you about Jasmine. Well, yeah, I said her name. I just put it all. I just put it all in the streets.
We can blank it out later.
But I done told this story a few times. I done told it on my podcast also. But this scarred me for life. Cause it's just like, damn, what is this whole mentality? Like, We was at the park playing basketball. We was kids, probably 13, 14.
Mm-hmm.
Playing basketball, having a good old time. And all the other kids run over here to this side of the park. I'm like, what's going on over here? I look over there. My cousin is tearing this bitch up outside.
Oh, yeah.
In front of everybody.
I remember that.
So y'all was 13.
Like 13, 14.
God damn.
And she just all in it and don't got no shame. And I was just like, where her mama at? You know, who raised you?
Where's the teachers at?
No, we went at a school playground. What was that Hunter Park? Hunter Park.
Okay.
Hey man, but see, that's the thing though. Like, so
that scarred me for life.
Here's all this women empowerment and stuff like that. But then you have your situations like that.
You're like, she got the right to be a.
I know
the whole slut walk shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
slut walk.
I can understand it, and I can even support it. To be honest with you, but at the same time, it's like me as a man. I'm not a guy that holds double standards. I'm not gonna call a woman a hoe for wanting to sleep around. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever you want to do to make your money.
Right.
At the same time, I'm not gonna tell my daughter to do it. You know what I'm saying? But if my daughter was 18 and she chose to do it, I'm gonna give her the game.
Okay, so now I got another question for you. So, your daughter grew up to become a porn star. How would you feel about that one? Could you deal with that?
I could.
That's a tough pill to chew for me.
Of course, it would be. Like I would
swallow, I guess.
I'll be hurt, but at the same time, you know, long as you are being safe and responsible, you know what I'm saying, and you don't mind breaking your daddy off a little bit, go get your dad a car or pay a bill.
Okay. Thanks for the clarification.
What the hell are you talking about?
Got a little weird for a little bit.
Nah, kids take care of their parents.
No, yeah, they do.
Okay, and if my daughter is a porn or anybody, okay, any woman is a porn star, they make money.
Yeah, but you said break me off.
Because I'm her daddy, you know what I'm saying? Daddy might need to get my car fixed or some shit.
Yeah, see,
it was just bad timing.
Yeah, because we're glad you said the car, because if you said broke off, we were thinking like, you know, incest.
What the fuck?
That would have sounded.
That would have sounded.
I didn't take it that way.
Bryce ain't even listening.
Took that way over time.
I'm listening. I'm listening intently. I'm not sure what the fuck to say to any of this.
I'm just saying, yes, it would hurt because in a way, I would feel like I failed as a parent.
Yeah, definitely.
That my daughter had to resort to doing
but
that.
But why though? What you mean?
Why?
But think about,
because you don't raise. Ain't no man gonna raise their daughter to go out and lay on her back or on her knees for money.
You know what them porn stars do?
Yeah, I watched
you
documentaries.
Watched them?
I watched a couple documentaries.
They be getting their asshole.
No, what I'm saying is, like, look at Lawrence Fishburne's daughter. She had no reason to become a porn star. She just wanted to do it.
So what does that mean?
That means it doesn't mean you failed. Maybe your girl's an astrophysicist. Maybe she's really smart. Maybe she just wants to do it.
Right. And it's not to say that you have failed as a parent, but you would definitely feel that you have.
I guess I can't argue with that. I don't have a daughter.
You know what I'm saying? You would definitely feel that you know you failed as a parent, that you didn't prepare your daughter enough to get a honorable job.
Yeah.
So what if everybody thought like that?
What do you mean?
What if everybody thought like that? Everybody's daughter was perfect. Nobody's daughter became a porn star.
That's how most men think of their daughters.
You think so? Somebody got to do it.
That's what I'm saying. If my daughter did do it, yeah, I'll be mad, but I'll get over it and I'll support her.
That's fair. That's nice.
I'll never support her.
Damn.
I love her, but I'm never gonna support you being a porn star.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't assume you're gonna go to like the porn conventions and, you know.
Yeah, I watch XX videos too much.
The last thing you want to see is your
I
daughter.
don't want to stumble across you.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't.
I give up porn if that happens.
I'll be done watching porn.
Yeah.
Cause my daughter just pop up on them ads, dog. I'm gonna break out crying. I'm gonna throw some shit.
Yeah,
you know, it's gonna
they
be.
They do your daughter dirty in them pornos. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
If you watch one of them pornos and think about that being your daughter, you might cry watching it.
I mean, I be watching.
I've actually teared up.
Yeah, it's sad. Like, damn, that's somebody's daughter.
The only time I ever teared up
down.
The only time I ever teared up during the porno was Ghetto Gaggers. And when those two German white dudes was slapping the hell out that black girl.
Doc, one thing that I noticed. One thing
I was like, stop hitting her.
Check this out. Check this out. One thing I've noticed when watching porn, okay?
Yeah.
In a gangbang scene.
Right.
Okay?
Sad.
It's a weird episode.
For real. Have you ever really noticed that if it was one white girl and a bunch of black guys gangbanging her, she's enjoying that shit. It's like a one white girl and a bunch of black guys. For the white girl, it's like a fantasy.
Yeah.
But if it was flipped, one black girl and a bunch of white guys, it's like her
racist.
nightmare.
It's racist.
Well, I would say racist, but the black girl does not look like she's enjoying, all the white dicks.
It's work.
Yeah, it's like she's just doing it for money versus the white girl doing what all the black guys doing it for pleasure. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, which pornos are you watching though? Because I've seen black girls.
Cause some of them black girls look like they doing it for their kids. Like,
yeah,
I seen a few. I done seen a few of them with stretch marks and bullet wounds. These bitches about 35. They been through some shit. This a career change.
They gotta get their credit right.
Yeah, the white girls be 18, fresh out of high school.
Yeah, they be
happy.
wanting it. Like, I want to have fun.
Yeah,
I don't want to settle down. I want black cock.
I think
then I'm gonna settle down with this corny ass dude when I turn 30.
Yeah, who got money?
And hopefully he knows nothing about my past.
I think the only thing that I hate seeing women on is the interview prior to some of the pornos. They like, what are you doing? My name's Stacy. Where you from, Stacy? I'm from Colorado. Oh, okay. So what you here for? I'm here to get dick. Oh, all right. So
Couldn't get that in Colorado? No.
Hey, and then then they fast forward because you don't watch the whole porno. You skip through. Then at the end, it's like, how you like? She's like. It's like, oh, good thing I finished before I've seen this part. Be horrible,
right? Fucking the whole thing, the rest of the movie.
Yeah, you ever been mid stroke and some sad shit happened in a porno? You like right there. Oh yeah, a couple more seconds, and it's like, I just want to go home. It's like, girl, you gotta finish because I gotta finish this.
And man.
I'm just gonna rewind and go back to the happier times before you start crying. I'm sorry. It's true though.
I feel like we're gonna lose every woman listener that we've ever had.
Maybe.
Nah, because there's a lot of freaks out there and they like this kind of talk. And this is coming from a bunch of guys, Yeah. All the other podcasts where talking about sex is a bunch of women. They don't never hear a guy's perspective about shit like this.
We love women. But y'all crazy.
I do. I mean, think about it. I mean, come on now. There are pornos where women are just like dominatrix. Where I seen a porno where girl came in there and just kicked the dude in the nuts with high heels on, then just kicked him like 8 times in the nuts. I bet some girls are just loving it. Like, oh yeah, kick that motherfucker right in the nuts.
That's terrible.
Because you got nuts. You know what I'm saying?
Do you guys, whenever you hear some shit like that happen about a guy getting kicked or hit somehow in the nuts, you automatically feel a stomach pain?
Yeah, I do.
No, not really.
I do.
Corey's nuts are not connected with everyone else's.
I just felt the pain.
No.
Like, shit.
I seen one porno where the guy just wanted the girl to kick him in the face over and over, but he wanted her to have real stinky feet. Mm-hmm. Like the feet ain't stinky and put some socks on, go run around the block, and come back and kick me in the face.
What kind of shit you be watching, though?
Man, I get freaky sometimes. We like to try new things.
Hey, girl, I want you to put your feet in my face.
Because some days, man, I got my days sometimes. My favorite porn, I'm going to be honest with you, is interracial porn.
Okay.
Something about the contrast. A black on white look good to me. I don't know what it is, and I always put myself in the roles of black men.
It's like coffee and cream.
I don't like watching.
I kind of agree with that.
I don't like watching like white porn, like straight white porn, because I can't relate to the white dude. I need it to be a black dude because I put myself in that position.
Right, like myself. I don't necessarily like watching lesbian porn.
I don't like lesbian porn either.
That's like an appetizer. You know what I mean? Then I turn to some interracial.
I don't. I like to have a man in there, but I like to see it where the man is fucking the chick the way I would fuck the chick.
Exactly. Or the way I should have fucked the chick. Yeah.
That's real.
There you go.
Damn, I should have did that. Like he put his foot back.
And that's another. I take pointer. I bring a notepad and pen every time I watch one. Well, I'm gonna do that next time.
I feel like Bryce just doesn't watch pornos or something because he's just not chiming in.
If
Bryce watch damn, he watch goddamn porn.
No, if I fuck. If you guys knew my sexual life, you guys would.
Bryce is a freak.
We would have multiple fucking episodes about it.
Well,
I will say this though. Oh fuck! What was the last thing you said about porno? Fuck.
That he wish when he watches pornos, he wish he would have did.
No,
some
he
stuff
makes
that
notes. He takes notes.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, there's a lot of shit that I've tried specifically because of porn.
Exactly.
Boom.
It's like, hey, I didn't think about that. I'm gonna try that now.
Exactly.
I told you about that Amazon position. Look it up.
Amazon.
If you don't know what it is, but
you ever seen that move that
How you doing Amazon? What was it? I'm
Look,
sorry.
man. It's a weird one. It's gonna make you a little uncomfortable, but
What?
apparently it's amazing.
I don't remember you telling us about this.
So the Amazon position, I feel like I'm on Sirius Radio right now. So dude lays on his back, right?
Oh,
And that he kind of
Amazon
cocks
is
his
Oh, God,
yeah, he kind of
no.
cocks his legs up.
No, don't do this
And
again.
then they pushes his penis forward, and the girl sits on top of it.
I don't wanna hear
and
that.
I
she
don't know
looks
about
at
that. That's kind of weird.
it's reverse missionary.
Yeah, I don't
or,
like
or
that.
Amazonist.
Dude, I don't know though. I think it feels weird to be in that position.
I'm never putting my legs up for shit.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
I gotta put my
No.
legs up. It's not happening.
I'll try it.
You
I'll
a
be real
freak
with
too.
it.
You a little dirty motherfucker.
Hey,
would you let a girl? Would you let a girl lick your ass?
No. We talked about that actually.
Yeah, we
Didn't
talked
on
about
another
that a
episode?
few weeks ago. No, not as of right now in this stage of my life. No.
My ass too dirty. Like, I feel bad for her tongue. You know. My shit gets sweaty sometimes just doing nothing. You know? I'm straight. I just tell her, don't do that to yourself.
Don't kiss me. Mm-mm.
That was too real.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna plead the fifth.
Girl, I don't even know your ass no more.
You know what's funny? Corey told me when I first got back. He said, man, I don't know much about you, really. You know, he said you're very secretive. And the more I say shit, Corey's like, I don't want to hear it. Like,
You grossing me out.
you are nasty.
That's hilarious.
I can't help it, man. I got a weird life. I got a very weird life.
I don't know. Where do we go from that now? I don't know.
I don't know. Bryce was saying something, though. I want to see where he was going to go on this.
Bryce is a freak.
Yeah, man, you're pretty quiet, man. You gotta chime in. Tell us a sex story, Bryce. Since we on the topic.
Just last time he be role playing.
Here's the thing. I like to still have sex in the future, and that is the reason why I can't tell you about my sexual exploits.
All right, fair enough.
Hey,
Fair enough.
I will give you this. There's been a lot of outdoor sex.
Oh,
I will say that. There's been a lot of
sounds
outdoor
awesome.
sex in my life. I'll give you that one.
You ever had? Oh, go ahead.
Outdoor sex on a windy day is the best.
Really?
On a windy?
Dude, on a windy day.
On
I'm
a
the type of
windy
nigga,
day.
I love the feel of the wind hit against my nuts.
Really?
It feels amazing.
That's awkward to me.
Hey, man. That's that shits.
I'm just not even sure what to say to that.
I'm not either.
I don't know.
Try it.
I just open.
Just try it.
What
But see,
is-
the problem is,
Look.
you say a windy day, I think cold, and I don't want to be having sex outside when it's cold.
I think he's talking about like
No, just-
nice,
just-
like
just a
middle
windy
of
day.
June type.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Have you
Fair
guys
enough,
ever
fair
stood
enough.
outside in your boxers
Yeah, once.
and and just the wind's just hitting your nuts? That shit feel good as fuck.
I guess my balls don't sweat as much as yours.
How low are your balls hanging, man? I don't-
Hey,
Nigga got the grandpa ball.
my balls needed some air. I need to go ahead and do that.
just being honest, man.
Nah, I don't do any of that. I don't even know where we are anymore. What we talking
I
about?
don't know, man.
Feminism?
President Trump said,
Yo, like I said in this podcast, fuck Trump.
Y'all horrible. Y'all horrible. Our whole last episode was titled around him a lot.
Yeah.
I
Man.
wouldn't say it was about him specifically, though. I mean,
Yeah, we just
we
had.
talked about a lot of things just political.
That's true.
I'm tired of talking about Trump. Shit,
Yeah,
I wish
we-
he'd just
we
relax, too.
We don't get
But-
too much into politics over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, but I do hope. So I do hope if women decide to make it this far into our podcast, you don't really get upset. Look, man, it's just our point of view. And you can like it's mostly me because I'm just salty.
I meant everything I said.
I admit what I said, but
Hey,
man,
if nothing else, comment, like, and we'll respond on air.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
We won't be malicious. We won't like throw you know if you want to comment, we're not gonna throw your first and last name out there.
Nah, I won't do that.
Hey.
But I might be malicious.
We're up to discuss anything.
I'm trying not to go off, you know what I'm saying, just because I like to keep my relationship. But yeah, man.
So that's the thing. I don't have
Yeah,
anyone.
man.
I don't have anyone to report to. You know what I mean? like any potential I had, they were already like, "Oh, I heard your podcast." Like, "Oh, you like what I said about podcast? Oh, you said this. Oh, I guess you didn't like that." No, I didn't like that.
I tell them it's all
I don't know what to tell you.
entertainment. I would say it's all entertainment, baby. Chill out.
Yeah, it's my word. Like, here's my thing though. Would you rather me put up a front, when it's not how I really feel, or would you just mean be honest? You know what I'm saying?
Everybody too sensitive these days anyway, man.
Every fucking body.
Hell yeah, I was. But I would say I do go on YouTube just to get the controversial comments. I get to the comment section, I get off. I go off on people.
What, talking from other things? Cause
No, I go off like comments on YouTube, like especially when I read like who was that guy? Tucker or something, some anchor. Like he was having some black dude on there, and I guess it's a site called The Root, and they were talking about there was all these articles, and pretty much they were dissing white people when he was talking about like why is the world coming down on white people so hard right now. Now I don't have a problem with the topic itself; it's a valid point. You know what I mean? But when he had the spokesperson, the black guy on there, this professor, he wouldn't let him talk or anything. They just kept cutting him off, the whole time. And it was like pissing me off because it was like one of those things like you want an explanation, but you won't even listen. You know what I mean? And that's how I feel like. So when I get into arguments with that, whether it be men, women, or whatever, like that's what pisses me off more than anything. Like if I start debating with you and you keep cutting me off and you keep trying to hit points where you think you won, then I'll purposely go out my way to make you look stupid. You know what I mean? And that's it. Yeah, but I ain't got nothing, man.
Man, that's. I guess I'll cut it right there because that's a whole nother topic that we can go on for the hour for.
Yeah.
If we're going about that one.
Yeah.
Hey, well, it was fun.
Yeah. So once again, we got Corey from the Weirdos here.
Yeah, check us out. Weirdos Podcast. We everywhere.
Yeah.
Look us up.
You never did no promotions that have you.
Look us up on Facebook and YouTube.
All right.
Yeah. Like I say all the time, shout out to any artists around the Michigan area, really. If you guys just want help on any type of music, producer, engineer, just anybody to help with the music. Yep, graphics, whatever. Hit us up. Joshua B-eazi. You can find me at brownbear517@gmail.com or just email the Takeoff Anytime podcast at takeoffanytime.pc@gmail.com.
Okay, well, let me get it back then. If you want to email us about the Weirdos Podcast, we juice. Wait. Go ahead. I'm sorry. It's juice.stu@gmail.com. I'm sorry. I had a brain fart. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's it. It's a wrap.
Bryce gotta give his info.
Yeah, I think I said it on the last episode, but I got Josh over here helping me record my mostly soon. Acoustic EP, Fall with Grace.
Fire.
Rocks in the background explode.
Fire.
And then after that, hopefully I'll be doing a slight genre change, but definitely, Without Circumstance, youtube.com/Without Circumstance, facebook.com/Without Circumstance.
So is that like your what is that? Your stage name?
That was my band, but now, I still use it just because I am Without Circumstance, but it was also my band
Without
before.
Circumstance.
Okay.
It's just real. It's just life. Bryce
It's
is
kind of like
living life.
9 Inch Nails. It's one guy.
Well, okay.
I didn't never know that.
Yeah.
I always thought it was a
I
few
didn't know
people.
that.
I'm sure he has a band, but as far as like promotional goes, same with Panic at the Disco. Panic at the Disco is just Brendan Urie now,
Or
and then
Daughtery.
he has a touring band.
Really?
Yeah, it started out as an actual band, but little by little, all the members dropped off.
Huh. I love that song 9 in the Afternoon, by the way.
Probably gonna cut all
Great
this out.
song. It's a great song.
But-
yeah.
I'm gonna like to hear the playback on this one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
This is probably the weirdest episode we done.
No, this is the longest sexual episode that we had so far.
You think so?
Yeah.
Because the weirdos in the house.
Right.
The
right.
weirdos.
All right,
Weirdos
but
changed up our whole thing. I didn't even say anything.
I thought you did.
No. I was laughing. I know. Always. Every time we do this, you always want to cut a nigga off.
Shut the fuck up and say
You
your
shut
shit.
the fuck up.
Say your piece.
Like I said, my name is Jarrett White. Catch us, look us up. Also, check out our new skit, Pure Michigan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, pretty funny. You gonna keep doing some shit. Yada yada. Now you can go.
All right.
Peace.
Well, another episode in the books, y'all. We appreciate and thanks everyone who fucks with us. And if you don't fuck with us, oh well, we still gonna take off. I'm Josh B-eazi. We out.
Peace.